One reload three. Let's talk about it. Hey gang, just want to talk with you a little bit today about the one reload three. Now, we've done videos about one reload one, and really the 1R1, which it's the abbreviation for it is all about the reload process. So exchanging out the empty mag with the new mag and getting the gun operational again, that's really the point. Now, still the point with the 1R3, so really why 3 rounds? The reason why we're shooting 3 rounds, or really more than just say 1 or 2, is because we want to make sure that the grip or the manipulation that we do after the reload is sound and not lazy or compromised just because we want to get X amount of rounds off quickly. So the one reload 3 is a drill to not only test your reload skills, exchanging out that mag, but also making sure that your fundamentals are there so you can keep shooting properly. So what do you got to add about that as far as the rifle first, Brendan?
Yeah, I feel like one reload 3 is the evolution of, like, as people are, starting to get better at one reload 1, right?
Right.
Obviously, if you haven't mastered one reload, just reloading your pistol in general, I suggest save the ammo, do a one reload 1,
Yeah,
and then until you master it, right? But as you further on your shooting career, right, shooting journey, once you master your 1R1, what ends up happening is that we typically tend to be lazy on our grips and our and our stances, all that stuff. So when it comes to rifle, the majority of the time when we see people be lazy with their reload, they would execute a good reload, but what would end up happening is they would have a loose retention right here on their shoulder. So,
and you could put almost your hand in here because it's so loose.
So what ends up happening is the rifle would start going back like this, right? So they would shoot well, boom, good retention right here, reload, and then be lazy right here because they only have to shoot 1 round.
Right.
So what ends up happening is they boom, 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 and then they start getting destroyed in terms of their grip and their stance.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Right. Now, as it relates to the pistol, it's similar concept, but as it relates to the pistol, it's just a matter of, and I'll show you this way, correct-handed, of course, first, but shooting and getting that the support hand grip back on the firearm. Many times, what we see in an effort to get those next shots off hastily, we're seeing low grips, forward grips, thumbs up high, so rotated up. But when in reality, we should be getting that grip back, the grip that we had originally. So getting that mag inserted, once inserted, that support hand wanting to get back to its proper position to then allow you to go ahead and shoot better shots after you've done that reload. Now, it's kind of interesting because getting that proper grip, while people think it takes them time, it actually saves them time. Because getting that proper grip allows you to build that platform and you can get those subsequent shots off quickly or more rapidly than you think. Because the gun is not rattling around in your hand.
Yeah, so forcing people or forcing you to shoot 3 rounds after your reload will not actually allow you to be lazy in your grip and your stance and whatever you need to do to maintain that rifle or pistol on target. Hence, getting good reps, right?
Right.
A lot of the people we notice that will do 1R1s, when you go put them in a scenario test or in a rapid fire drill, once they do a reload, the first shot would just, the rifle or pistol would fail, and then all subsequent shots would just suck.
Right.
Right, so.
Actually, if I may briefly demonstrate real quick, just that pistol, I'm going to show slow, but I just want to show slow about like a improper grip and its impact and a proper grip. So nothing in haste, but simply so shooting that one shot, I go ahead and reload. Now, because I'm trying to get the next round off, right? I send the slide forward, I get here, I have a poor grip. I try to get that shot off. Notice that my gun settles essentially a little high. And I'm trying to fight this while trying to get shots off rapidly. Well, if I get that grip back and I get a good grip, notice that the firearm settles right in position and I can get those subsequent shots off quickly. So in concept, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, eliminating muzzle flip, right? So obviously I'll just demo rifle too at this
Sure.
point. So this one is a 308 rifle, so the recoil is definitely more obvious, right? So it's gonna suck because it's gonna slap my shoulder, but we'll do it, right? For science. Okay, so if you, Ernie, could you put it here real quick so you can kind of see that right there? Okay, so
I've got my essentially my fingers in between his shoulder and the buttstock.
all right, let it go. This is gonna suck, but right. So you notice that there's more play going backwards. If I tuck that rifle back into my shoulder, where Ernie can't put,
And I can't get anything in here. He's got contact.
So notice how this is the recoil control, right? The rifle stays flat and it doesn't move back and forth. Majority of the time, you see shooters be like, "Oh, my rifle's flailing around." It's usually the lack of pressure towards the shoulder.
Correct.
So,
By the way, make no mistake, Brendan just demonstrated that not with an AR-15 5.56. He demonstrated that with an AR-10 308 rounds. So it's not a matter of the kick or the round caliber and all that stuff. So that's really it with the 1 Reload 3 and why you would want to do that as far as adding it to your practice so that way you can keep your subsequent shots on target.
well, Ernie, I just found out that most of the people watching this are not subscribed.
What?
Nope.
What are you talking about?
Didn't press the button or nothing.
What? That's
Yep.
crazy. We drop a video every Tuesday. Oh my God, what are you...
Really, guys, so hit the like button and subscribe.